Hey everyone, it is that time of week. It's that time of day. Whenever you're watching this, morning, noon, or night, you can watch them all three. That's fine with me. Uh, didn't put up my pink sheet to cover up background today. Because I just... Good news and bad news, people. Bad news is, I still have a bit of a cough. That I've experienced for the past couple weeks. It's just that sinus infection, nagging cough that won't go away for a while. Good news is, it's getting better. I'm not dead yet. But here I am, guys. Let's check out this week's superhero memes. Before I do, make sure you subscribe and you are notified of all our episodes with the TN2M Shows. We have lots of shows all week long, and I hope you enjoy them. Alright. Let's go knock this out. So, superhero costume in comics, yeah. They tend to go with, like, more solid colors, yeah. Superhero costumes in the MCU. A lot of seam lines, a lot of, like, extra accents. That's because otherwise they look flat. This gives it some texture, this gives it some... I agree. And superhero costume in the MCU is... in a lot of ways, superior than the one in the comics. Sometimes the comics are cooler. I get it. But yeah, we just have to take it. So, I am thinking this is kilometers. Would a 1.6 kilometer tall Wolverine work well in live action? Or is this meters? I don't know. Whatever they use over there. Without the empirical system, the metric system, I don't think it'd work. Hugh Jackman does not look great super stocky like that. It just doesn't work. It is kind of funny though. It is kind of funny. Alright. Me on the last day of school. Me during the summer holidays. Yeah. Sometimes the summer, like, it's great at first, and then it kind of catches up, and you're like, wow, I've got nothing to do. And you don't want to do chores, right? And just ask my son, like, that's out of the question. That's asking a little too much, I guess. Alright. I walked into an antique store, and they wouldn't let me leave. Ah! You got us again, Cap. You and your punography. Oh, you're so punny. That would be kind of funny though. They're like, no, you're older than most of the stuff in here. You can't go. Alright, if you sit in the front row to watch Deadpool and Wolverine, you will encounter huge Jackman. Look at how disproportionate that is. Like, looking up like that. I understand sitting in the front row, but like they must have sat right up to the screen because that's ridiculous. Like his head is so small compared to his torso, and his arms look tiny too. What's up with that? All right. When someone with no mutual friends tries to add you, who sent you? That's the first thing I do whenever I get like a new friend request. I look to see what. If I don't recognize the person, who we have mutual friends with. And then, like, my wife is in one of the big wigs in, our local scouting area. So I will get friend requests from people that know her, that are associated with scouts, which is cool, but I may not have met them. And it takes me a while to be like, who is you? And why is you here? You know, like, this is... I don't know. I don't know what to do sometimes. Alright. The Thing is always rock. Even when he's paper or scissors. That's right. That's right. You can always defeat the Thing in paper, rock, scissors by always doing paper. Because no matter what he puts out there, he's always going to be rock. Hey, this is like combat information. This is a life hack. This is a Marvel life hack. All right. When it's 3 a.m. on a school night and Batman wants you to flank a guy who can throw cars. Sorry, Robin. You signed up for this job. You knew what you were getting into. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Robin is not amused. He is not amused one bit. That one might be my favorite meme of the day. Alright. How much does it cost to make Cap cry? How much? $1? Not funny. Civil War II. It was pretty funny though. It was a pretty good one-liner. Good job. Alright. It's just I don't fly. You have wings. It's a cape. I'm sorry. I assumed it was for a purpose. He's used it to glide. He's grabbed it and glided down like a hang glider. That counts, right? He uses it to hide his identity. Sorry, Hawkman. Not everyone can just go around with wings and suspenders like you. Ooh. Alright. Random kids playing in the park and their parents to each other. It's true. That's probably the most true thing I've seen today. You may not know the person, but if your kids are getting along, you're like, yeah, they're cute. yeah. It's how it is, right? Alright. Let's meet my special class superpower ethics, Mr. Spider-Man. Alright. Hello, students. My name is Mr. Spider-Man. And I'll be your new teacher for the next however long it takes to teach you stuff. Roll call. What's the thing? That's the thing teachers do, right? Because I know this because I'm a teacher. This is giving off serious, Lost Skeleton of Cadaver vibes. I'm a scientist because I do science. Please excuse me while I do science. Of course I have this rock, because I'm a scientist and that's what science does. I'm a teacher. Yeah, I'm gonna take roll because that's what teachers do. Alright. You guys should recast T'Challa. We did, look. He's a child. He'll grow! The logic is there, dude. It is pretty sound. It's pretty sound. Okay, so here's a good question. This prompts this week's topic discussion. Okay, if there was a child, a kids Avengers, not just Avengers like the next Avengers, but they are legitimately children. Who would you want in it? That's a terrible discussion because I don't know. I have no idea. So we're going to find something else. Screw it. Disregard that one then. Alright. Oh, look at the little baby hippo. Thanos is giving it to Gamora and she is loving it. Oh, I would too. What a cutie. What a cutie pie. I would love my little beagle, Cooper, to hang out with that little dog, with that little hippo. Cyclists, when you suggest they ride in the bike lane instead of the middle of the road. I don't, maybe it's me. Maybe I don't understand the bike lanes too much. And if you do, let me know in the comments. But I thought on the side of the road where they have the bike lanes, the bikes are supposed to try to stay towards the middle of that lane, right? Is that not the case? Because most of the bike lanes around here, the bikers, they will be on the edge closest to the street. And I'm like, dude, you're defeating the purpose. So am I the asshole? Let me know. I mean, I probably am, but aren't they supposed to be in the middle of the bike lane? As opposed to on the edge closest to the road where they're in more danger? I don't know. Alright, so this is in Deadpool and Wolverine. This is the scene where Wade Wilson is applying to be in the Avengers. And that's an Iron Man helmet. I thought the eyes were a little big. I didn't actually place it. This is where it was in Iron Man 2. Isn't that crazy? That's pretty awesome. What a cute little Easter egg. Alright. The Joker facepalm. When somebody says something so crazy, even the Joker thinks they're nuts. That's a bit insane. That's a bit scary. Because no one wants to deal with that. No one wants that hanging over their head. That even the Joker's like, whoa. Whoa. Calm down. Alright, when you're already snowed under at work and you can hear someone starting to call out your name. I'm busy. Oh man, I hate that. I hate that at school. I hate it at home when you're like in the middle of a couple projects and someone's like, hey, can you do this real fast? You're like, no, I am busy right now. And their thing, maybe their thing takes priority. Like maybe their thing is a little more important than what you're working on. And I get it and I understand that. But you're still working on stuff, right? Like, I mean, I get it. It doesn't make it okay. Alright. So what do you call an old snowman? Uh-oh, this is punny Captain America again. I can feel it. What? A glass of water? Ah! That's right. You get it? Because they all melted. Whatever. Alright. When my parents compare me to other kids, that's okay. But when I compare them to other parents, they get angry. That doesn't seem fair. You know what? Screw it. That's how it's supposed to be. You are compared to other kids because that's who you're influenced by. Other parents really don't get that influenced by other parents. They still have to do their own thing. So screw it. Screw you. I said what I said. Alright. Pledge armor polish with lemon? You read my letter. Guards! Bring this man milk and cookies. Doom wanted pledge armor polish with lemon for Christmas. That just sounds like the worst Walmart gift ever. Oh my gosh. Like we couldn't think of anything, so we went to Kroger or Publix or whatever, Trader Joe's, and we got you some lemon pledge. Oh, terrible. Alright, me watching Agatha All Along accurately depict how toxic and petty a cappella rehearsals can be. I don't know anything about this, but that seems pretty funny. I have been keeping up with Agatha All Along, and I am a little lost right now. The first couple episodes were really cool. There's a lot of build up in the middle, so I'm kind of waiting to see where it goes from here. And then I'll probably have to binge it all in a day, because it's a lot to keep up with. Excuse me. Alright. I love how we still pretending she didn't enslave a whole effing town. The citizens of Westview still hate Wanda when all she wanted was a home. No. That's not all she wanted. Like, that may have been all she wanted, but she went the wrong way about it. We have examples in history where someone just wanted something and they went all the wrong way. So no, that does not count. We're not accepting that apology at all. Don't gaslight us. Good job, Pablo, for figuring that out. Alright. How Daredevil fans react when you ask them how they like Daredevil and She-Hulk. It didn't work too well. It didn't work out great. Overall, like, virtue signaling aside, because we have to admit, no matter what side of the, like, political line you're on, there were some, like, really unnecessary virtue signals. Like, there was a bit. But all that aside, Daredevil was not presented in the best light. I could have done better. Like, I mean, just, he was a little too lighthearted, and I get it that it was a lighthearted show, but for the character itself and the precedent that it set, it was a little too lighthearted. Alright, you can obviously tell how much pent-up frustration Feige had due to the lack of comic-accurate suits in the Foxverse, that he immediately had Hugh Jackman wear Wolverine's most iconic looks in his first MCU appearance. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I've never been a fan of the yellow or the orange and brown suit, but it looked good on camera. The patch was dead on. Even the Age of Apocalypse version was pretty dope. Definitely got like 80s hair metal vibes with it, which is kind of funny because I guess early 90s hair metal vibes. Alright. Hey, can I copy your homework? Doctor Who. Sure, just don't make it obvious. Marvel. Those outfits are... That's a... Agatha cosplayed as that lady. Yeah. I'm not a big Doctor Who person, so I don't know exactly who that is. I used to be, but I can't remember anymore, and... I know that the Cybermen behind her, but... Yeah, that's a cosplay... That's a cosplay version. Alright. On Earth 838, it only took 6 people to defeat Thanos, while in Endgame, it required an entire army of Avengers and allies. You know, maybe it was a strategy that was there. I don't know. That's kind of a good point, and it's kind of embarrassing to say. Oh, you heard my phone go off because I forgot to put it on silent. Sorry about that. Alright, I'll check it in a minute. Alright, there's another project you may know. Armor Wars. Who? I heard about this. I heard that they've been working on Armor Wars, trying to get that lined up, and then it's just not happening or something. I don't know. I would love to see Armor Wars. The comic series was interesting because it was just a lot of lesser known people that had access to Tony Stark's technology. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Alright. Go to bed or I'll sell all your toys. You're going home or I'll call Aunt May. Move out of the way or I'm gonna run you over. If you douse me again and I'm not on fire, I'm donating you to a city college. Robert Downey Jr. is just full of threats, man. Like, he just lays it down. He draws that line in the sand and is like, cross it. I dare you. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Alright. We got Booster Gold and Mr. Terrific. Right, what is it? It's you. Booster Gold, I believe you're the only person who can save humanity. You're supposed to be some great thinker. Think better. I'm glad that Booster Gold, by the way, I love his costume. I've always liked his costume, but I love how self-aware he is on this. Like I am not the greatest hero. I'm not the greatest guy to ask to do these. He knows his limitations. Alright, so kneel before Zod. I kneel for no man. It's okay, I'd love to see them get in a fight just with the Black Knight's stamina, intestinal fortitude. Like, he'll have a hole blasted through him. He's like, ha! You missed the vital organs! And he's like, literally, you can see through him. It'd be great. Alright. When you're at a con and you see a group of Blade cosplayers, that's called a Gillette. Ian, that's pretty damn funny. Good job on that. Because it is the best a man can get. Alright, when you have wiped out half the universe and don't know what to do now. I have no use for these pebbles. You go and find a place and you set up a kettle and make yourself some soup, right? That's what he was doing. He was living life. He was enjoying himself. Like, he was enjoying his retirement. And part of me is envious over that. And who would have said they'd be envious over Thanos? Because he actually got to relax. But guys, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed them. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You hit that notification bell so you know whenever we have new episodes for you. I think I'm going to do it. That's going to do it for me for this week. I hope everyone is happy. I hope everyone is blessed. I hope everyone is safe. And I hope everyone is smart. But if you're not smart, don't get caught. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.